They don't really exist here in the States. This is the only one in Florida. It's an infused hull. I know that this holds up to like 900 horsepower. That's funny, I've never seen that thing before. Look at the size of the space you got here. I mean, this is huge.
We're getting about 1.8 to 2 miles per gallon. It's going to be an affordable choice for somebody that cannot afford the $750 to $1 million.
All right, guys, I got a special video for you today. This is a one-of-a-kind boat. You're not going to see these. They don't really exist here in the States. This is the only one in Florida, and I think there's one of like 3 in the entire United States. This is a Mastro D'Ascia 37-foot catamaran. Check this thing out. Now, I know the market has gone pretty wild with the catamarans. You have your Insettas, which I've done a video on, awesome boat. You have your Invincible, you have your Freemans. That market has really blown up in the last, 10 years. And catamarans are known for their great ride. Now, I'm not a catamaran or monohull guy. I like all boats. As you guys know from my previous videos, I love filming new boats and rare boats, and this is as rare as it gets because I've never seen one of these before, and most people haven't. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough. The boat is 37 foot. It's fiberglass. This is from what I know, but it's vacuum infused when they built it, and they're built in Brazil. All right. I don't know the price yet. I'm waiting for the owner of the boat who's gonna come and give me the details that I don't know. And he's busy right now rigging boats and things like that. So he's gonna come over and tell us the price, and he's gonna tell us a little bit more about the boat and build times and all those things. So let's take a look at the outside and let's do a walkthrough and just see what we see from out here, right? So off the back here, we have twin 350 Suzukis. I know that this holds up to like 900 horsepower, 800 horsepower. We'll ask the owner when he gets here. It almost has like a pilot house style up there, a T-top that flows all the way to the back. I can't wait to get up there and take a look at it. And then up here, that's funny, I've never seen that thing before. That there might be for hull slap. I know catamarans are known for hull slap, meaning that the water comes up into the tunnel here and it makes that slapping sound. That might be to break that. I'm not sure, but I mean, overall, this thing just feels solid. There's no banging. I'm sure you guys have felt that when you walk by a boat at a boat show or something. You slam the side of the hull and it feels kind of like, shaky. This is as solid as it can be. So back here where the motors are, you have an integrated bracket into the mold, and then these lights here are Lumishore, which is yacht quality lights. The owner was telling me that everything that they use as far as the lights go is yacht quality. I think it's Lumishore is what he told me. They integrate into the GPS system. And then back here, you can take a look. Let's take a look at the tunnel back here. So look at that. Look at the keel. Looks kind of flat back here. And then the V opens up towards the front. All right, and then over here, we got a ladder that folds up. This is nice for diving and sandbar stuff, and for getting off and on the boat. When you're at the sandbar, let's get up there. Okay. All right. Immediately back here, it's a huge space. Okay. You have maybe 1, 2, 3 feet of deck space back here. I have permission to be on the boat with shoes, okay? They're taking the EVA foam decking that's on this boat, they're taking it off. So, yeah, so because this boat is custom, semi-custom, the owner ordered it with the EVA foam, but he didn't like the EVA foam that it came with, so he's ripping it out and he's doing his own here. All right, so right off the back here, you have a couple rod holders and some cup holders. You have more of those Lumishore lights. Okay, and you have some compartments back here. Okay, and that's the bilge. Let's take a look at the bilge. This boat has been used. Okay. All right. So check that out. You got the rigging. You have a bilge pump on this side. 2 bilge pumps. All right. Nice gas struts on there. And we'll check out the other side. That's going to be the same. All right, 2 more bilge pumps over there. Have some rigging line over there. Alrighty. Okay, big walk-through space here, and you can enclose this area over here. Now the upholstery, this boat came with the upholstery from the factory like this, but the upholstery is going to be done here in the States from what I understand. Okay, and a lot of these hatches and stuff are going to be done custom here in the States. So back here you have 2 seats, okay, and these do flip over. All right, big live well. Look at the size of that thing. All right, let's check out the other side. Another one over here, huge. Yeah. And then you got some wash down on this side. Okay, more lights. Another wash down on this side with an access plate over here. Let's take a look. All right, that's 12 volt. That's for your downriggers, for your deep drop rods. Access there. And I noticed that there's this this foam like upholstery that goes up here. I'm not sure if that's going to be coming with the boat or not, but it's got the insignia of the boat here, the name of the boat on the carved in here. Mastro D'Ascia. All right, so we got a huge space. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this guy is. All right, nice big storage. And they just pulled this boat in, and it has been raining, and it's completely dry in here. Nice and dry. Oh, look at the size of that space. I'm curious to know what this is, so let's take a look real quick. Okay, so that's your pump to pump out all of the stuff in here. So, yeah. All right, huge bench seating back here. You could fit about 4 people on there. And then you have, look, you have a cooler back here. You got some drinks. They use this boat over the weekend, so I'm gonna grab myself a little water, a little Capri Sun. When I was a kid. I'll leave that there. Drink in a second. All right, moving towards the bow. Here midship we got, and this is access for your fuel tank. Okay, nice access here. I think he mentioned that there's over close to 300 gallons in this boat total. Okay, but you have nice access to your fuel tank. Real easy to work on it if you have to do anything here. And then you have your line storage over there. And the same thing on this side. Access to your tank. Alright, more of those lights all along. Alright, we'll come up to the helm. Nice little drawer. More drawers here for maybe tackle storage, things like that. Yeah, the upholstery. I mean, Yona was telling me that he wasn't too fond of the upholstery. I think the upholstery looks nice. Alright, so on this side we got more tackle storage, more drawers for you so you can store your weights, your hooks and all that. Alright. Coming up on the helm, look at the size of the space you got here. I mean, this is huge. Look at all the space you have up here, all this real estate that you have. It's got 3 garments. Like I said before, it's all integrated with the lights and everything, the speakers. You got JL audio speakers throughout the entire boat. Your digital gauges over here, Suzuki gauge, and your digital throttle controls. Let's see. All right. I believe there's a FLIR system as well. So you have a FLIR system up here, so with night vision. So you can see you got your radio up there. You have more of your speakers up there. Okay. I like the handrails up there. And then the top of this boat, and this hardtop is super nice. Got lights up here, spotlights back here, or floodlights on the back up here. And you have your rocket launchers up there, your mast light up there. These handles all around. All right, so we saw this one. Let's see what's in here. I'm assuming a fish box. This looks huge. I don't know if you can see, but that's, I want to say 6 feet or more of space. And then there's access up there towards the bow, so you can access up at the keel of the port side of the boat. Okay, have a grate there. Let's put that down. All right. And then over here, it's gonna be the same. Some more storage. Same. Look at the size of those bumpers. I got a lot of space in there. That's about 6 foot of space. All right, let's take a look inside. Okay, so this is loaded up. All right, let's move some of this stuff out so we can take a look. Okay, I can't stand up in here for obvious reasons. This is a catamaran, and in a V-hull, you have more space to stand in the middle of the boat. So you can actually stand up. You lose that when you have a catamaran. But as you can see here, you got the JL audio amplifiers up there. You have all the Garmin's up here. Everything is nice and clean and rigged, because they actually rig. Look at this rigging. I know it's hard to tell, but see that? And you have a head. You have a head in there. You have your switches over here. Port edge and starboard. All right, nice and neat. A lot of space though, from side to side. Okay. All right, moving towards the bow. Look at the amount of space you have up here. If you wanted to throw a tent and camp out here, you really could. You got all the space in the world up here. So look at this bench seating. More storage space. I'm amazed at the amount of storage space that is actually in here. More washdown on this side, another washdown over there. JL audio subs up here. I mean, I think this thing has, how many speakers does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus at the stern. This thing has to have more speakers over here. I mean, this thing must be like a concert when you're on this. All right, and then up here at the bow, it's missing the cushion. More storage, and that's a lot of storage. Again, big, a lot of space, more of your stuff. All right, and then if you come up here, you have your windlass with your controls right here, and then more space, your anchor storage in here. You have your chain there. And you can fit a bunch of road in there. Let's take a look at the other side. This might be for some extra rope and chain. Yeah, so it's just another little storage area. You can fit more anchor road in. Yeah, and then up there you have your radar. Like I said, there's your FLIR system, your night vision up here. All right, let's step up here. And up here you have a huge, almost like a casting deck area up here if you wanted to, you know, bunch of space. And that's the great thing about catamarans, is that you have that almost full beam space throughout the entire boat from bow to stern, for the most part. Up here it does come up to a point you lose a little bit, but more than in a monohull you would. I mean, I love the lines of this boat. I love the space, the amount of space that you have to walk through. It reminds me a lot of the Insetta that I went on a test ride with Dear Me for Dinner. It's kind of like that. This one feels a little bit bigger, and it is by 2 feet. It's a little bit bigger. I really like the boat, and I can't wait. And hopefully I could get a sea trial on this thing. So, all right, guys, we're with Ruben from Reliable Marine, and this is actually his boat. So he's going to tell us a little bit about it. Ruben, what's the deal with this boat? What do you have planned for it? Where is it from? How big is it?
Just 37 feet. Mm-hmm. It's a catamaran. It's from Brazil. We imported it. We rigged here with engines and electronics. As far as fiberglass and basic rigging came from Brazil. I have another one being built right now, so we're going to have holes available to be able to custom rig them for customers.
So you're planning on hopefully selling these boats?
Correct, yeah. I mean, now, we don't look to sell 100 boats a year, but we can sell, 7, 8, 9, 10 boats a year, we'll be happy. Yeah.
So I've noticed in the last few years that the catamaran style boat has really gone up. So you have like Insetta, you have Freeman, Invincible has their catamaran, and they're all around this size. They have this size range. Do they make a different model besides this one, or it's just a 37?
This manufacturer makes a smaller boat.
Okay.
We've decided just to bring the biggest one
Okay.
because if you're paying the transport and all that, just to get the maximum out of it, yeah?
Yeah.
And again, the big cats is where it's at, yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We hold 300 gallons of fuel. We're getting about 1.8 to 2 miles per gallon.
That's incredible.
With the 350 Suzuki's.
So you have it rigged right now with 350 Suzuki's?
350
Is that's the optimal power for this hole?
No, you can go up to 450.
Up to 450. Okay.
Yeah.
Up to 4.
Well, since
hopefully,
350 is the biggest engine we have right now.
So some of the things that I saw up there, maybe you can tell us the things that I maybe don't know. So like I think you had mentioned something about like the seat decking, and what are some of the options that people have with this type of boat?
It came with upholstery, seat deck. The next boat I have it coming pretty bare. Like this rub rail was put on by us.
Okay.
Or by somebody that has those rub rails.
And I think you're planning also on
Just
doing
up-
the rigging and stuff here, right?
Correct. Well, it'll come with its basic electrical, and we'll just do the electronics, the motors. We're going to do the seat deck here in the U.S. We're going to do the rub rail here in the U.S. Just to give it a little more quality. Yeah.
Okay. And then trailer too, you guys will be doing trailers as well?
Well, the trailer we bought it from Rocky.
You bought it? Okay.
Yeah, they already had the specs for this boat, so we had to build it for us. Yeah?
All right, cool. What are we looking at as far as price for this boat? Is there a base price, or high end,
I
low
don't
end,
have that
what?
figured out yet. We're working on that.
Okay.
I literally just got this thing on the water last week, so
Okay.
now's when I'm fine tuning the boat. And again, this for us is it's a little side business. It's not that we need to sell boats.
Yeah.
We built this one. We have another one coming. So, it's not that we need to sell the boat to be able to cover our expenses. It's just an extra business for us.
An extra business that you guys
Another
have.
side business, so we're doing it more for fun than anything. Yeah.
What kind of numbers are we looking at with the twin 350 Suzukis? You said we were burning 1.8, almost
1.8
2.
to 2 miles per gallon.
2 miles per,
Yeah,
which is that's awesome.
for a boat this size. Yeah.
And what are cruising speeds, top speeds?
So the boat is supposed to run about 55 miles an hour.
Okay.
Okay, I still have to tweak this one a little bit. We have to come up about 2.5 inches on the motors. So this week we're going to fine tune it. Next week we're going to put it in the water and get real numbers.
You get real
Yeah?
numbers for, yeah.
But
Well,
again, the manufacturer's already done it with these engines. So that data is based on what he's telling me.
on
yeah?
what he's telling you. Okay, well, when we do a sea trial, I'd
Correct.
love to film it so we could show,
Yeah, so
show
next
its
week
capabilities.
we can take it out in the afternoon and we're going to get some real data on the
Awesome,
boat.
awesome. Well, you guys heard it, man. So next week we'll be going out on this thing, doing a sea trial. Let me know what you guys think. Ruben, I know that the price range for boats like this are upwards of $700,000 to even $1 million, right?
This is going to be priced, all I can tell you is it's going to be priced really well.
Really
yeah?
well. Okay, good.
It's going to be priced, it's going to be an affordable choice for somebody that cannot afford the
out
$750
there?
to $1 million.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Sure.
this will be priced probably under 500. Yeah.
Under 500.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And we got the boat shows coming up now in October, so
Correct.
we'd be able to do some comparisons with that. So it's perfect to be able to showcase this boat while the boat show is going on. So you guys heard it from Ruben. If you guys have any questions, can they contact you? What's your phone number they can call
Sure,
you
you
at?
can call 305-234-1960.
There you go. Ruben, Reliable Marine. Thank you very much, Ruben, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.